everyone for the continued prayers and support. We're just gonna keep trucking and know that no matter what, we're gonna make it through this and know that God has His hand in this, and no matter what, we'll be okay. Right, Remy? He's right. Cancer update number 2, right? So surgery obviously was not as a success as we were hoping. There was cancer cells found in my lymph nodes, so that means that I have to do chemo radiation. Luckily, it's only 5 weeks and it's low dose chemotherapy, so I will be keeping my hair. But it is going to be 5 weeks, every day radiation, which should only take about 20 minutes a day, which is good and bad just because you have to be there for every day of the week. But since it's only 20 minutes, I shouldn't be feeling too sick or anything. And with the low dose chemo, the biggest thing is fatigue, maybe some nausea, but of course they'll have me on nausea medication for that, so we're not too concerned about all of that. As for the goats here, this is not a whole herd. We brought them a little treat, some corn, just to have a tasty snack, mainly so they'll stay here because most of the time they come look at us, and then if we don't have anything, they run away. So gotta have some goodies for them. So brought them a little treat so I can see them one time before I leave because I won't see them for a week. Nick will come back and forth with me, but he'll be in town more than me to check on everything and make sure everything's good at home. Of course, our good friend Melissa will take care of our place as well. Can't do it without some good friends and family. So that's really the update. The chemo will be probably about a 5-hour day, and then I'll have radiation in the afternoon after chemo. And then that's really my update as of right now. And hopefully in 5 weeks, because it'll all be external radiation, and then I'll have a few internal ones at the end. But overall, it should go pretty quickly. We're hoping at least, and it hopefully will be all I'll need. But of course, you know, I will be monitored very, very closely for the next few years. But we're on our journey to hopefully being cancer-free and done dealing with this. Remy's hopeful as well. And this one right here, she actually has kids, surprisingly. Random children, the only one. They are, do we see her children?
Right there.
Over there. They're 2 brown, a boy and a girl. Best of both worlds. They're doing wonderfully out here. So that's really the update of what we got going on. You know, we just appreciate everyone's prayers and all the texts and calls and everything. We've been very blessed with the people in our lives, and you know, we're just going to take it day by day and week by week, and hopefully minimal problems and what's it called? What's that word I'm looking for? Issues. That goat is trying to steal corn. What is it? What is that word I'm looking for?
She doesn't care.
What is that word? You know the word I'm trying to talk about.
Mishaps?
That is definitely not the word I wanted. Long-term effects. The effects, maybe that's spilling out it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Side effects?
Side effects. Yes, there it is. Hopefully I do not have any long-term side effects from the chemo radiation. We're expecting probably some bladder irritation, and of course the fatigue and nausea. But I mean, if that's it, just for a short-term thing, I've always said you can do anything for a month, and so I got to practice what I preach over here. So we're going to do this for 5 weeks. Hopefully that's it. If it needs to be a little more, we'll do it. If that means just being cancer-free the rest of my life, and hopefully never ever dealing with this again. But again, thanks everyone for the prayers, the texts, the calls. If I haven't answered you, I love all of you. But you know, it's a lot, no matter what, to take it in. You know, cancer is a lonely journey, but I've had a lot of support. My husband's been great. He's over here protecting the bag from all this, now the bottle baby. So, but it's been great having everyone, you know, check in on us. And, you know, we know that no matter what, right now it's a live or die. Thankfully, we have a good lease, and the goats are on good property. They got plenty of grass, and they can work for it. They can eat mesquite leaves and cedars and things like that. So they're looking pretty good. A couple ones that, you know, make it or break it. The older nannies, but they're still making it and they're doing good. So hey, live or die is the motto. I'm living. I don't know about you. She's living. He's living. And she's living. So yeah, we've been in good spirits. I mean, you gotta be. You gotta just take it day by day. Can't get overwhelmed. You don't ever know what to say because you never think in life that you'd ever say, you know, I have cancer or anything like that. But, you know, at first it's a roller coaster, and once you kind of figure out the lulls and the highs, it gets easier, I would say. But I mean, I'm sure this treatment will come with its own challenges as well as, you know, high ups in the whole journey. So we'll see how it goes, and, you know, we'll keep y'all updated, and hopefully everything is smooth sailing and it flies by, even though it's gonna suck being away from home and away from all of this and being stuck in, of all places, Houston. But hopefully I'll find some good food and not be nauseous, because I hate being nauseous. Oh, and then side note, last week we did have food poisoning. We almost died. If cancer wasn't taking me out, it was food poisoning. But we prevailed. Nick and I survived, and here we are to this day. And we are going to get through this together forever.
What'd you get to do today for the first time since you had your surgery?
Oh yes, can't forget that. My great best friend Melissa and my other little best friend Sage came over, and we all went on a long trail ride. And Melissa's horse laid down and rolled, and then tried to kick her in the pond. That was an exciting time. We'll insert a photo from that. I have photos. And then we rode miles and miles and miles. First time in at least 2 or 3 months that I've been on the back of a horse. I was officially cleared this weekend. They told me only if I feel up to it. Of course I feel up to it, obviously. Even if I didn't, I was going to do it. So I felt good. The incision felt strong. Really the only thing was my knees and my hips just being tight from not sitting in that stance for so long in a saddle. So overall, very enjoyable. We had a great time. Diesel took great care of me. Melissa and Sage were great. We had so much fun. So it was a good time. I don't know who's calling me. My father. I'll call him back. But yeah, I think that's it. What else? What's it?
What about the goats? What's the been update for them?
Well, the update on the goats.
We moved them a little bit after surgery.
Yeah, so we did move them, and so they've been on a bigger pasture. So it's a big, long rectangle, and right now they only have half of the long rectangle of the back of this property. And so that way we're letting that end of the rectangle rest. And then whenever they deplete this, which they still have a while to go because this is just one spot they like to hang. It's a little
This is
shorter.
usually where they bed down.
Yes, and so the grass is still plenty tall. I mean, it's burnt. We're burnt. We need some rain, but it's still not bare. It's not a dry lot, and they're still able to forage and find themselves some food. So, you know, we moved them here. They're enjoying it. We're glad because they do have a pond here, so it's less work for us on having to haul water in and out for them. And they're just happier here. And they get to move. There's hills, there's rocks, there's all kinds of stuff. So they're having a good time here. Obviously, we still have a couple sheep left. As they get rammed by the goats. Okay. And yeah, so they're doing good. The goats are here. They'll be getting bred probably starting beginning of October, middle of October. We'll, you know, do some swapping with some billies and see what we want to have over what. Not sure how we're going to do it this year. If we're just going to put a billy in here and let them cover them, or if we're going to separate or do what. We still got to figure that out. But we still got a little time. It's it's September, so we have, you know, 2-3 weeks to decide, maybe almost a month if we want to do middle of October, because it calls for pretty, snowy, icy winter this year, so we don't want to have kids in that. So we'll see what we are given this year. She's sneaking up. So we'll see what we have, and want to make sure that the nannies don't have babies in the snow and the ice, because we don't want dead babies. So that's kind of the update on the goats. They're just living life.
It's the first time we brought them something to eat,
yeah,
so they're straight on range for the last, I don't know, probably 3 months. They were looking a little rough there for a little bit, but they bounced back. Most of them did. The older nannies still kind of.
Because for a second there, they were on kind of a more depleted pasture just because of life and the situation that we've been given. And so, but we got them moved thanks to my stepdad and Nick's grandpa Gordon and my little brother Trenton. And so we got it done. We're about to get the grass. Now they're all coming back. claws. So yeah, that's really it. I mean, they're doing a lot better. They're happy. Most of them are fat and happy. The older nannies, there's a couple in here that will soon be at the end of their cycle here at our farm. They've given us some really nice kids, and they're just 8, 9 years old and about to age out of the program. And some are even probably pushing 10. So.
And pour the rest of this out.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. Here go Gertie. Your nose. Gertie, why? She's yellow. Why is she yellow? Ta-da! That all got in my eyes. The children. Make it rain. So yeah, that's their treat. Corn at Clearport, our hunting store here in town. Cheapest corn you can get, $6.99 a bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
See? Oh, you got that? What else should we talk about? This is Max. Max. Max, come back. Max. This is Max. He's the first bottle baby. He's very big. Goodbye. Come here. The dogs, they've been also doing very well as well. We've been lucky enough that when the fence goes down, they don't leave. And if they do were to get on the other side of the fence, they stay here trying to get back in with the goats. Come on, Banjo. Good time. Hi. So this is all the dogs. The Caracottons, and then the mixed breed, which is one of the original, the OGs, as one would say. So yeah, they live their best life with the goats. And that was my TED Talk of update on cancer journey with Tyler. I don't know how I can do this. They might harass me. Okay, Rennie, you're doing too much, girl. Now look, Banjo's here too. See, Remy's just happy to be here. Thank you everyone for the continued prayers and support. We're just gonna keep trucking and know that no matter what, we're gonna make it through this and know that God has his hand in this, and no matter what, we'll be okay. Right, Remy? He's right. Pan that way. That's his bag now. He wants that bag.